Live action Miles Morales. What the hell? In a recent interview, Amy Pascal, lead Spider-Man producer at Sony, who's done all of the movies, going all the way back to Tobey, she just announced, that's right, we're getting a live action Miles Morales film. I have some thoughts. Man, it's tough. On one hand, I'm really excited about it, and I can't really say I'm surprised. I feel like that kind of makes sense as the next evolution of Spider-Man in the MCU specifically, because while Tom Holland's great, it's very clear he's not going to stick around forever, so we're going to have to move on to Miles to take the torch at some point, so I can't say I'm surprised. And while it hasn't been confirmed that this is a part of the MCU yet, I kind of think that's the best route to go, because if you're gonna do a solo Miles story, it seems a little redundant to me, because we're in peak solo Miles story era right now. I know what you're saying, Spider-Verse, it's not all about Miles, okay? You got Gwen and Peter Parker and stuff like that, but they're Miles movies, okay? The main development is for Miles, about Miles. Just him as a character is miles ahead, if you ask me personally. Again, it does raise the question of like a Disney live action remake, because you have to bring something new to Miles as a character outside of the Miles that, you know, we just got his origin story. We just got a lot of good development with him and with his family. You have to do that again, but find a way to do it different, because you're not going to do it better, because the Spider-Verse Miles we have is just so amazing. While the idea of seeing Miles in live action is cool, I can't say that alone has me ecstatic, you know, because we've seen live action Spider-Man 1,000 times, and for a long time, what made Miles interesting as a cinematic character to me is his life in that art style and animation. Cinematically, that's what made it different, and if you take that away, again, you're gonna have to find a way to make him interesting outside of what we've already been getting. And it's kind of hard again to do, because you can't really do a Miles like in Peter story mentor thing, because again, we're getting that in the games and it's done really well in the games. It's just interesting, you know, to where we're gonna have like 3 Miles at one time going concurrently. We have video game Miles, Spider-Verse Miles, and then live action Miles. That's going to be a lot, and you know, like, slow it down. You know, we shouldn't get a live action Miles for a long time, in my opinion, just because, guys, we're gonna have to make these Spider-Man movies forever. Let's save our time, okay? Let's wait until we finish our animated trilogy, and they still might do that, and then we can do live action Miles. Once the gaming series is over, we can do live action Miles. Too many Miles at once. I just don't want the character to lose his charm if it's just like forced upon us all at once. We'll see what happens. Let me know what you think. Long live Spider-Man.